bouncing in and out of box drills, ping pong, training skills. I thought I was by myself, going through these institutions because nobody ever reached out. No, I never got no calls. I never got no letters. I didn't get any calls from agencies that were representing us, First Nations. Going through these homes by myself quite a bit. But anyways, like I said, so I know the experiences. So for the past couple of weeks, like I said, I've been doing, like I said, I've been active for the last good 10, 12 years now. I learned quite a bit. It's been a real education. I didn't know nothing at first. I just knew how to survive. I knew the alleys, the parks, the language, the mentality on the streets. I know how to survive, boss. But anyways, but when I started getting active, I started learning about what happened. I didn't know residential schools had policies, rules, and laws. I didn't know there was such a term as 60 school. I didn't know all that stuff. All I knew was I was surviving. I was going in day out. One institution after another. During Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau's term, it's been requested for us to come today and do this. We didn't ask to be here. It's just by the power of the Creator that we're here today. We're doing this. It's time for us to start telling our story. This is my story. This is what happened to me. And when you tell your story, you're telling my story. You're telling our story. You're telling your grandfather's story and the grandfathers before. You're telling your mother's story. You're telling your other mother's stories. You're telling your family's stories. You're telling your brother's stories. You're telling your sister's stories of what happened to us. Why are we letting the media tell our story? Why are you letting, government tell our story? So, with this, with this little project that we've got going right now, YouTube is hot. YouTube is the best way to get the word out. First Nations issues are in the news, whether it be the pipelines, Standing Rock. People remember Oka. People remember other movements. I was a part of that INAC takeover. We occupied INAC for 8 days, which started a whole chain reaction of people occupying INAC buildings across the country. That's how bad people want to do things, hear things, and take part, tell our story. People have been waiting for a long time, and I feel it's time. The time is right now to do what we're doing. It's time for our people to stand up. It's time for our people to stop crying. It's time for our people to stand up and start helping. Be who we are. That's why I do what I do. I put myself up there. I go through quite a bit. That's another story I can tell you all about. But I've demonstrated rallies, taken over INAC. We help Black Lives Matter, stuff like that. We help other movements, because that's who we are. We help, we take care, and we've lost that. We have to bring that back. Not only bring back our culture, but bring back the care and the people that we are. Like I said, I've already, been through quite a bit. And for me now to do what I do today is an honor. I do it with pride, I do it with, because I'm First Nations, man. I'm a Ojibwe and proud of it. I've always been proud of who I am, no matter which institution I was in, no matter where I was doing time. People call you chief, go through that, wherever you are. They hold you up high and say, Yeah, we've been here 20,000 years. They're saying Canada's what, 150 years old? Well, guess what, man? I don't think so. We've been here 20,000 years in the neighborhood. So take that with pride. You know? This is our land.
Yeah.
You know, this is not their. You know, this is our land. We were here a lot longer than they were. So take that with you. And I'm hoping, you know, we do reach some sort of agreement with these people that came over 500 years ago. You know, that we come to terms with them, that we settle our issues with them. Because there's been a lot of destruction here, there's been a lot of pain here. And our elders tell us of, you know, the different teachings and the different sayings and the different prophecies that have been talked about over the years. You know, some of those prophecies, you know, they're starting to come alive. So, you know, I recommend that you listen to Vern Harper when he talks. Vern Harper has a lot of history, a lot of knowledge, a lot of teachings, and this is why one of the reasons why we're doing this today. We're trying to record what he knows, because right now government wants to destroy, crush First Nations, so that they can get at the mineral, so that they can get at the water, so they can get at the air. What we hold precious, what we hold sacred. Life is sacred, you know. But kind of hoping, you know, like I said, I hope everything works out, man. You know, a lot of things happening in the world, and our people have to start getting together. We have to start waking up now. And they put us to sleep with all the stuff that they've done, with the residential schools, the sixth school, the alcoholism, the drug addiction. Not only did they put us to sleep, they put the people that came here to sleep, so that they're not aware of our issues, they're not aware of our pain and the things that we went through. You know? So it's time for us to wake up, man. We have to start getting together. We have to start pulling together. You know, we call ourselves First Nations. Well, let's be First Nations. You know, not Ojibwe, not Cree, not Oneida, Mohawk. No, we're Indians, and we have to come together and be one. So, Vern, I thank you today for this moment. Thank you for the walking stick. Thank you for letting me speak. And I thank everybody that's here today. What more can I say? You know, I've been trying to do what I could for the past 10 years. See, I'm not doing this because I want to be out there. I want to do this because, no, they hurt me. No, they did it to my brother, who I care about. They did it to my other brothers, who I care about. I have to watch my brothers on the street, man. I have to watch my brothers die in front of me. You think I'm going to let that go? You think I'm going to let that happen? No, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to start talking, man. And that's what I've been doing for the last few years. And you know what? I feel better now. Now I know what happened with my story. My story is your story. My story is our story. So I'm kind of hoping, you know, other people catch on, other people start supporting. Maybe you don't want to do it in this way, in this fashion. Maybe you want to stand up in other ways. But it's time for our people to start standing up, start putting the ball down, start putting the drugs down, and be who we are, First Nations. When you start putting the drugs down, when you start putting the alcohol down, and other things that hold you down, it's a natural process where First Nation in you starts coming out and being who you are. Miigwech.